I'm shout out to that boy. Astro, bro. Astro D or signs you should move on. A lot of people can't move on, man. That shit, I mean, they so deep in love that they can't move on. That shit be wicked. I ain't gonna lie.
Relationships, intimately dating, or just messing around as vibes, they are a healthy but stressful topic. As we navigate through this life as men, we yearn for the touch of a sweet, sweet woman. Unfortunately, a few of y'all's relationships won't exceed a palm and 5 fingers. But for the
You gotta stop being your meat, G. You have to stop, man. Once in a while, it cool. You know what I'm saying? Once in a while, it happens. Fine. But you need to stop. Like, you have to stop. It's not that serious. It's really not. You know what I'm saying? It's not that serious. You gotta stop.
rest of us, sometimes our minds could be so jaded by beauty, fear, or even circumstances, we don't know when to call it quits. So with that being said, allow me to present to you signs you need to move on. First, she has a male best friend. The tale of the male best friend is short.
Bro, male what? Yeah, if I'm ever talking to a young lady and she tell me, oh, but I have like 4 male friends. So, oh, okay, no, that's cool. She ain't gonna never hear from me again. What? Yeah. Male what? Am I getting to what? Oh, okay, okay, nice. He won't see me no more.
Short and
Okay.
sweet. She got sad or mad enough, and he got to. Now, obviously, this isn't true across the board, but me personally, my girl is not allowed to have no male best friend.
None.
Take this from a former male best friend. I was one of the good ones. I didn't jump at every opportunity.
Guess what? Me too. I was one too. So I know how this shit be. And guess what? It's like that's why it's always good to be on both sides of the spectrum so you can see what it's like. Because if I wasn't a male friend, I would never have an overstanding of what be taking place. Never. That's the thing. Never, bro. So that's why it's so important for you to know, for you to have an understanding and they could see, like, okay, I didn't experience this already. I don't trust this. Yeah, and I cracked this girl. You know what I mean? So sorry. I'm saying I ain't gonna name no names, but I'm sorry. I didn't know she was your girl. Sorry.
I wasn't trying to home wreck, but I most definitely waited in the shadows, just watching and being a listening ear, knowing that one day my time will come. One thing that girls don't understand is that most of the time their male friends is trying to hit. They might not be actively trying to, but if she called and said I'm pulling up butt naked, he gonna do it to her. And if you go to your girl and express that you don't really like how she's kicking it with bro, and she start trying to make you feel insecure about it, talking about why are you tripping? He's not worried about me. I don't know what you got going on. It's a matter of time till you're sitting down in the shower. Too much heart.
No, 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 no. If I tell her, listen, I don't like honestly, I don't feel too comfortable with this male friend stuff. And if she say, "Oh, you just insecure. He's not worried about me like that. That's my brother. I'm his sister." Oh, okay. Guess I'm insecure then. No, no, I'm not even responding to her. I'm like, okay, no problem. But we can't be together no more. I'm saying like we're done. Relationship finished. Yeah, 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 yeah. Done. Finished. Ship. Yeah, gone. Tough.
Break to stand up. Shower water hitting your face accompanied with tears. When I was the male best friend, I was more so her friend more than she was mine. Her and I were cool before the relationship she had just got in, and every now and then she would tell me about it, but I was never expressing certain things to her though. She was in her second year of college, played for the basketball team there, and I was just starting my first semester. So every now and then after a class, we might kick it, some food, just chop it up. She would mention some of the turmoil her and her man were going through. I would give her advice, but I wasn't like a dirty Mac type of best friend. I wasn't finna tell her she need to leave that nigga. I wasn't talking to her talking about you don't deserve this. I was more so like a, oh damn, that's crazy, word type of best friend. I was just an outlet for her to yap to. But one cold winter night I'll never forget. Man. She hit me, told me come to her spot. I was already out making plays. She said one of her teammates was trying to get some gas. I was serving at the time. So when I get there, I make my money, but she also my friend, so we kick it. But I knew it got very unfriendly whenever she started showing me her room. Something in me told me it was my time to shine.
Oh nah. Listen, bro, I just can't trust it. I don't know, bro. There's something in me. I can't trust no man who want to be friends with a woman. I just can't, bro. Like, what do you have in common with the woman that you want to be friends with her? No, I truly want to know. Yeah, bro. There's no. I'm not. But you see, she's my sister. Is this nigga gay? Fruity Pebble, nigga, man. No, that's crazy, bro. Tough.
Never been the type to force nothing, and I definitely was never the type to be too nosy. So I wasn't finna say, what about your man? If I'm on that, I'm gonna let you take me where you wanna take me. I sit on her bed and I don't remember exactly how we got into it. Y'all niggas don't need to know that anyway. This ain't no porno.
Yeah.
Just know we had relations. Afterwards, I'm ready to slide. I had already spent too much time here anyway. The initial mission had already been complete. Make the serve, get the money. But remember, I'm the vessel to her yacht. So we're having conversation. Mind you, still has not brought her nigga up. But then her nigga calls. I've never met bro, never even seen him in real life, but he did go to the school. She like, oh, hold on real quick. I forgot to mention that we're in the nude while these conversations are going on. So when she answers the phone, she kind of just keeping it up on her face. And this next part is when I realized I can't do this no more. This was just too foul. This is nigga girl, so he obviously asked, what you doing? She says nothing in like a giggling way. And I swear to you, start stroking my shit. Huh? To her.
Oh, nah, Shorty Cole. No, she's a demon from hell. Bro, what? With her man on the phone. Why she stroking another man? She's a dirty girl. Oh man, that's what? Oh my god. So I'm telling you, bro, that should be real out here, bro. And some guys put up with it. And that male friendship do not start with me, shawty. You want to keep your male friend, fine, but we just cannot be together. Yeah, sorry, I can't do
It must
it.
have been some type of kink,
Can't
but
do
to me,
it.
I was just too overstimulated. I had already got off, I had already got my money, and now I'm over here violating this nigga. So when she get done with that conversation, I already start putting my clothes on. To get out the door, she talking about she gonna hit me later. But from that point forward, our conversation was very short and very rare. Second, she's too friendly. One of my biggest pet peeves in a relationship is a girl being too flirty and friendly. If the cashier asks my girl, how are you doing? If she sees that as an opportunity to have great dialogue and conversation, I don't want her. You don't gotta be rude. But why does this nigga know all about you and you know all about him within 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Laughing, smacking him on his shoulder and jump. I've come across a couple where the girl was like, you are so handsome, with her nigga right next to him. And bro gonna say, yeah, you are handsome. Some shit like that would have turned.
Bro, I'm telling, like, bro, I'm not even joking. I feel like a lot of them boys, like, they girl done convert them into a woman too. I'm fully convinced. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already doing stuff with her, doing girly stuff. Man, that's for her, man. I'm not taking part in that. And if she mad, well, guess what? She gonna be mad, shawty. Last time my girl was mad at me. I'm not doing this girly stuff, man. Get one of your friends to do that, not me. Like what? Like you tripping, shawty. Like I'm a man, you a woman. Like you crazy. Smoking that crack.
Me evil personally. Back when I was serving, I had this one dude that used to pull up on me with his girl in the whip all the time. But every time he would pull up out of respect for him, I never really paid attention to his girl, never really saw what she looked like. He would pull up in his whip, I see him, dap him up, get right, and he gone. But one day I come out to serve him and I'm zooted myself. I'm gone. Give him the gas without taking the money. I get back in the house, he called me like, bro, you didn't get the money from me. I tell him, damn, I appreciate that, bro. Come outside. Give me the money. He like, what happened? I'm like, bro, I'm gone. He start laughing and his girl is cracking up like I'm Dave Chappelle or some shit. She laughing so hard, I finally get a glimpse at her. I ain't gonna lie, she looked pretty good. For some time later, I don't know how long, this is regular. He come pull up, get gas and it's whatever. Until one day I get a DM talking about, yo, this is K so-and-so's girl. This not really her name. He's like, bro, out of town, I'm trying to get some gas. I guess that time that I forgot the money was just so funny. She felt the need to bring it up again. Talking about LMAO, don't forget the money this time. I say some shit like LOL.
Yeah, that's my shorty. She gone. Hey, you know where you texting another man on my back like that? Yeah, you gone. You finished. What? Yeah, shorty, you off that crack.
Yeah, I was tripping. She pulled up that night. I'm telling you, she did look good. I'm not going to lie. I'll give her the gas thing. It's just gonna be quick, like with her man. But her friendly ass just start talking and talking and talking. Like this is a first date. Then proceeds to ask if I'm trying to match. My non-fiends out there, matching is whenever one party has their gas, you get your gas, y'all bring it together, and y'all indulge together. If a man asks another man to match, it's a term of endearment, mutual respect. But if a girl asks a man to match, the byproduct is probably relations. If I'm being honest, if I didn't have a girl around that time, I probably would have did it to her. I kindly refused and I saw her energy shift. I think she got scared that I was gonna tell her man. So going forward, when Brug came back in town, his girl ain't even look my direction. Friendly ass girl. Third, he's too freaked out. In my video types. The women to
Yeah.
avoid, I mentioned the freak. A freak that comes from a different dimension. Type of freak that loves penetration more than they love themselves. And due to me having another story, it had to be mentioned again because this one's even crazy. I just want to say, if the girl you're pursuing is too freaked out, honestly call it quits. If it feels like every day she trying to be on that, every convo she bringing up relations, that shit gonna get old quick. Think about a super freaked out girl, I feel like it brings a super high body count. And me personally, a crazy body count, I just can't get behind that. I'll never ask what a girl's body count is. But in the event that it comes out, my brain.
Now they always lie. You know, bro, the body count is always 2. But the amount of shorties that just have conversation with, and then that end up coming up. The ends, it's always 2. So you tell me, bro, I don't even know, bro. It's a whole bunch of them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely in the hundreds. So you tell me over hundreds of women. Now you telling me that all of you'll have a body count of 2. I only had one shorty. I'm not, bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I only had one girl tell me her body count was like 7. One. And the reason why I believed her, because I'm like, I never heard that before. And she was 17. I was 18 at the time. I'm like, okay. She said 7. I'm like, I almost went like, what? I'm like, now to keep my composure, because I'm like, oh, okay. 7. I'm like, okay, well, cool. That's the only shorty I believe. That's the only one. The rest will say 2. I'm not believing you. I don't. And she probably telling the truth. But I'm not believing that. You smoked out.
Immediately results to a method that I founded. I call it the what's up bro method. When a girl tells you her body count, let's say it's 30, you envision yourself in a room in front of 30 individuals, walking up to each one and being like, what's up bro, what's up bro, what's up bro, and go all the way down the line. By the end of the line, if your mental's okay with meeting all them niggas, that's your world, brother. But this topic had made me think about the freakiest woman I've ever met in my life. I was a senior in high school. This girl had just graduated. Me and my dog were at one of our opposing schools' basketball games, and this girl catch my attention. To me, she looked good. I go up to her, say what's up, introduce myself. She proceeds to tell me I don't like light skins, but she said you can take my number anyway. I'm like, cool. That night, I shoot a text, striking a conversation. It ended up leading us to being on FaceTime that night. When the phone answers, this girl's in the bathroom, but it's laying down facing up. So I'm seeing her ceiling, her mirror, and her light. She talking about 1 second, I just got out the shower. I say something like, why the phone down? Knowing damn well why it was, but I'm definitely on timing.
Oh,
And so I'm surprised this girl post the phone up, but she has a towel on.
Dang it!
Mind you, this is the same night, the same day that I met this girl. The excitement I was feeling is close to when my mom got me that 360 when I was a young nigga for Christmas. I start getting in my bag. Talking about, I thought you ain't like light skin. Talking to her, asking her about shit I really ain't care about. Cause shorty gonna proceed to tell me that she said fuck college. She a stripper. That's all I needed to hear. I hit her with, no, you not, let me see something. And with those words, I won. Same girl that said she didn't like light skins, acting like she wasn't feeling me at the gym, was on everything I love twerking on camera. But one thing about me, I'm a big overthinker. It's a true blessing and a curse.
Remember, I met this girl this night.
And she's twerking on camera in her bathroom. If I take her
Hey, listen. Hey. That's who she is. You cannot change her. If she want to shake that ass, guess what? Oh, I'm going to let her shake that ass for me. I will gladly let her shake that ass for me. Would I interrupt? No, not at all. I won't overthink it. I just know in what category she's going to be. Just not over here with me. Just not over here with me. That's all I'm saying, buddy. Trust me.
her down, what are the odds that my willy gets burnt? What are the odds she
No, I'm not even hitting it. That's the thing. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Yeah, I'm straight. I don't want none of that.
some crazier shit than me.
Tripping.
But to be honest, I push that shit to the back of my mind quick. But then this shit gets took too far. Gets in the bed in the middle of our conversation, starts moaning. I keep quiet, she keep moaning. I'm trying my best not to be vulgar as shit because I don't like that. But she's saying things talking about you like that, whatever. I'm leaning into it. I'm like,
Yeah.
Then she puts the phone down to her area so I can hear the noises. All in the same day I met her. And the same person to say I don't like light skins. She not playing. She
It's all a lie, bro. You lying like shit.
tell me to take my shit out. Tells me to please myself. I swear to y'all I did not do that.
Not me, not me, not me, not me, not me.
I did act like
Fine, bro. You did it. It's okay. We won't judge you.
Like it though, when she was like, "Is it out?" I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
playing into this shit. I don't know what I was on. Fast forward after all this freaked out shit. At the end of our whole ordeal, she gonna say we should link tomorrow. I'm like, bet, let's do it. Tomorrow came and I got hit with that text saying, when are you gonna slide? I sat there and made a choice. Was it fear? I don't know. Was it my intuition? Probably a mix of both. But I didn't respond at all. I just left that shit on red. I already knew this girl was just too freaked out for me.
Too freaked out, man.
She's sneaky as hell. If you ever talked to or dated a real sneaky person, you know how mentally draining that shit is. Thinking about all the egregious shit that they doing. And every time you bring it up or call them out on it, they got the perfect excuse.
Nah, but now you can understand, like, it's like some of the times, but like, okay, if you're a good analyzer, you analyze a lot, right? And you pay attention in depth. People cannot truly lie to you. They can never truly hide nothing from. Because then, when you have a conversation with them, you're gonna sit across them and look at them. You're gonna pay attention to their behavior and how they talk, and that in itself will just tell me they're lying already. I might not call it out. I might say, okay, that's what happened. That's fine. All right. Then the conversation ends. But guess what? In another time, another scenario, we'll have a conversation by that same topic we just had probably a couple months ago. And guess what? You're gonna tell me something you didn't tell me in that previous conversation we had about that same topic. And guess what? Now I know you just lied to me. Yeah, now I can never trust you again because you just lied to me when I tell you, be honest with me. Tell me the truth. You're a liar, a deceiver, a disgusting person.
They mastered the art of real stealth. I experienced with a real sneaky girl. I didn't really press her about that shit too much because I was just on the same timing. This was with the girl that I had lost my V card to. We were too immature to know how to operate. Just say, hey, let's not be together. But we were both definitely sneaking around on each other. This situation though is when I realized the power of a real sneaky woman. When she started messing with me again, she came to the crib. After doing the deed, cooling, vibing, hanging out, she go in my closet. She want to leave with my Texas Rangers jersey. I really didn't want to let it go, but because of what I had did, I guess I just let her have that shit. This was towards Valentine's Day, and that's important. Again, like I said, our relationship's so toxic, we so young and dumb, that again, we stopped talking to each other. Valentine's Day go by, we start talking again. I had to remember the time that I found out she had went to a basketball game, and she said she was kicking it with some of her friends. So I started doing some investigating. Went to her IG, looked around a little bit, and went to the section of the profile where you get tagged at. See a picture of her outside her house with heart balloons and a teddy bear and shit. I'm like, I didn't get her that shit. Click on the photo, start.
Yeah, sure, you can. Yeah, I'm never talking to you again. You don't gotta worry about talking to me no more. What? Gotta be smoking that crack. Yeah, nah, go meet that person over there. I'm not that one. I'm not. Trust me, I'm not.
Looking through the picture. Last photo, I'm not gonna lie, hurt my soul. I see her hugged up with a nigga, and the nigga has my Texas Rangers baseball jersey on.
Oh no, we had to run the fade, bro. No, he disrespectful.
That one hurt. This nigga hugging what was my girl and rocking my shit. So guess what I did? Moved on. That being said, another video has been concluded. I just want to leave with a quick message. When you're working really hard on something and